There was better than expected news today on the economy.
America's gross domestic product, the nation's output of goods and services, rebounded from negative territory in the first 3 months of the year to a healthy 3% annual pace from April through June.
President Trump, meanwhile, hit India, a nation he calls America's friend, with a 25% tariff on its goods.
More now from Nancy Cordes at the White House.
We have a great thing going.
President Trump repeatedly hailed the new GDP numbers today, which showed stronger than expected economic growth over the past 3 months. But across town, the Federal Reserve Chair was issuing this warning.
Higher tariffs have begun to show through more clearly to prices of some goods.
Chair Jerome Powell cited Trump's tariffs as a driving force behind the Fed's decision to leave interest rates unchanged for 7 straight months, to the deep disappointment of the developer-in-chief.
We're keeping the rates high, and it's hurting people from buying houses, and we don't want that.
The president has vowed to hike tariffs again on most global goods this Friday, August 1st. In addition to the new 25% tax on goods from India, Trump signed an executive order today cementing 50% tariffs on Brazilian goods. And with tariffs on European imports set to surge from 1% last year to 17%, the German shoe giant Adidas warned today that it will have to hike prices soon for U.S. shoppers. In a new CBS News poll, 51% of Americans say they plan to pull back on optional purchases in the next few months. Only 8% plan to buy more.
We've been following the data closely.
Trump economic advisor Kevin Hassett.
If prices do end up going up as a result of these tariffs, will the president consider changing course?
The import prices have dropped dramatically since the tariffs started, which is a sign that, as President Trump suggested, that foreign countries and foreign companies are going to bear a lot of the tariff.
But the Federal Reserve Chair disagreed with that today. He said so far it's American retailers that have been absorbing most of the costs of tariffs, but that as time goes on, companies will likely shift more of those costs onto American customers. He said the big question right now is whether that's going to lead to a one-time jump in inflation or a more prolonged rise in prices. Maurice?
All right, Nancy Cordes at the White House, thanks so much.